You can use Apple system for surfing that web page, so it doesn't really matter. You've got different browsers. Here we've got Internet Explorer, there they've got Mozilla. Anything, Firefox, Mozilla, or it could be anything, Opera. You're using that operating system and something like that, so it doesn't really matter. The result is the same. It must be the same. That's why we divide. That's the reason that we divide protocols in different steps. Because lots of people are using different items. I mean, operating system or even softwares. You want to send and receive your email via Outlook Express. You want to use Microsoft Outlook, or even you want to use Incredimail. Have you ever tried Incredimail?
No.
There's just a server who comes to you with the, I don't know, dish, and there's a letter inside, and you've got a mail, and it's like a servant that you can find in a restaurant. So it will offer you an email, and there's no mail, let's say, in your inbox, so you can go and check your inbox. So that's just some graphical view. That's Incredimail. If you want, you can download it free. It's good to use because there are lots of things that they're just talking to you, actually. So you can use all of them for checking your email. It doesn't really matter. It really depends on you. The procedure must be dependent on all these items. Again. So the operating system will assign the source port number for you, but the destination port is based on what kind of request you are going to send. And the system will send it back again, the same as letters as I told you. You're writing from, I don't know, Frederick to Anders. So when Anders receives the file, it will be vice versa, from Anders to Frederick. So that will be changed. Is that right? So that's also the case here. If you, I don't know, send a request and they want to respond you, what kind of things they're going to respond? HTTP. Why? Because you are sending your request to port 80. It means that you are going to surf some kind of page, so that you're going to talk to the web, I don't know, agents in that server. So as I said, there are lots of items on that server. Okay? They're changing the source and destination. So this is the meaning of source port number and destination port number.
This point is the only point that I've learned from Frederick's class.
I think there are lots of other things that you can learn from him. So SMTP port 25. Oh. Something else. Okay. So we are using SMTP port for that one. That was top 3. This one's SMTP. That's 110. So we don't have FTP here, but you will find it. It's just
I think it's 23.
Could be anything. I don't really care. I don't put these kinds of garbage in my head because there are lots of things that I should. I don't know. I can search on the Google that FTP port number. That the first thing would be the result, as you can see. You know. I don't want to connect it. TCP connection establishment and termination. This is for the termination. After all the information has been sent, I said send FIN from A side to the B side. And then it will say that FIN received, and this system will send acknowledgement to A again, that acknowledgement received. So there are lots of sequences. Sending FIN means finishing, termination the port. You just so sending FIN received, sending acknowledge. You know, there are lots of talking between two items in TCP. Just one of them is sending, did you receive it? Yes, I received. So there are always checking acknowledgement for any kinds of receipt. So acknowledgement for this one, acknowledgement received, then he will respond again with the FIN that I understand that you send it to me again, and here we'll receive the FIN, and it also again sent another acknowledgement that I received that point. It means that I'm going to finish. I received that you sent that I'm going to finish via the acknowledgement. I received that you said that you received the acknowledgement for receive. And also, I finished the session. I received that you said that you, terminate the session, and after that, the session will be terminated. So there are lots of talkings. This is just for finishing the session, termination of the session. Yeah, the meaning of termination. So it could be the same for starting and lots of other things. This is just a view for how it works. And after that, session terminated. Describe how TCP sequence number. So we are talking about, so this is source port number, source port, okay? Have you seen some parts for the acknowledgement? Not all of the acknowledgement, but how it just works. Here we're going to talk about sequence number, okay? For example, you've got a data here. You divide it in 6 different segments. Data is divided into segments. Having taken different routers to the destination, segments arrive out of order. So you are using different. You're sending the files in the second layer, in the IP layer, internet layer, I mean. They are in charge of sending the file for you. So they may choose, this router for the first segment, then they choose another router. It goes to Canada, then finds the server. It goes to Japan, then finds the server. So they will be at destination out of order. 1, 2, 3, 4, no, like this. 1, 2, 6, 5, 4, 3. It could be like this. As we said in the difference of the TCP and UDP, they will organize it again in TCP, not in UDP. TCP reorder the segment to the original code. How can we understand that this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? Then when we receive it, we can say that this is number 6, this is segment number 5, this is segment number 2. That's sequence number. So we will send a file. We're going to send a file, and in the sequence number we say 1 of 6, 2 of 6, and but in real world it's not the same. We just say 1, we just say 2, we just say 3, and we just say 8. I mean, how can they understand this is one from, 1 of something, 1 of something? There is another place who will give you that part. But this is 1, 2, 3, 4. You just put them in order. Okay? So this is sequence. Should I get back again?
The segments will be labeled by sequence number.
Yes. You're dividing segments to different packets, to different parts in here. You're dividing one segment to different pieces. Then you're using sequence number for 1, 2, 3. Then when it goes, it will be like 1, 2, 4, 3, 8, and it will say, so this is 1, this is 2, it comes here, it goes there, 4, 8. And he is still waiting for